Hey, everybody. So I've got a question for you all. Hi. So I have a question for you all. How are you coping in a pandemic? Like, how's your mental status? Are you doing okay? If you're not, and you need help, and if you're a kid, please go visit kidshelpphone.ca. Or if you don't have a computer, wouldn't know why you wouldn't. Kids these days have computers, laptops, phones, iPods, iPads. But if you can't get to a computer and you have a cell phone, 1-800-668-6868. That's number to the Kids Help Phone. If you're a kid, you need help, go talk to them. They will listen to you, they will help you, they will help you make sense of life. Speaking of life, I know life can be hard, and life is hard, but I want you to know that you're not alone. You are never alone. You are never alone. There is always somebody there willing to talk to you, and most importantly, there's someone there who's willing to listen to you. It's one thing to talk to you, and it's one thing to talk to you, but to actually listen to you, that's what people need to start doing. Like, people don't give kids enough credit these days, and some would say that kids are too smart for their own good. Well, that may be that may be right in both ways. Kids are certainly smarter than the kids that I grew up with. Like, most people my age, and some who are younger and some who are older, they don't know how to program their VCRs, they don't know how to program their microwaves, they can't program their TVs, but you young people can. And in the other way, that you're too smart for your own good, well, that is true also. Because kids these days, they know how to hack, they don't know how to, they know how to defeat any kind of system that there is. Kids are technologically advanced more than us older people are, let's just say. They, the young people today, I agree, they're smart, but they're too smart for their own good. It was a lot harder when I was a kid. There was no such things as cell phones. There was no such things as computers. Um, When I was a kid growing up, we could only get 2 channels, maybe 3 if lucky. And that's with a 40-foot TV antenna and a rotor. See, back when I was growing up, they didn't have such thing as cable, especially out in the country. We lived 7 miles from town, and there was no such thing as cable back then. Didn't know what cable was. And our TV, God, our TV was this big, huge, must have weighed a ton or something. It was this big, huge floor model. Like really huge thing. Big, big TV. Heavy too. Very, very, very heavy. Um, party lines. You know what a party line is, right? And no, it's not a phone line you call in when you want to chat with people. Party line I'm talking about. Okay? Our house, our neighbor's house. Same line. 2 different numbers. So when somebody would call them, we would hear the ring on our telephone, but it would be a different ring. And when somebody called us, they could hear the ring on their phone, which would be a different ring. Now, the one thing with party lines, and under today's law, this would be totally illegal and you would go to jail faster than you wouldn't believe. The thing with party lines, you could listen in on your neighbor's conversations if you wanted to. That's eavesdropping. Hey, there was no law against it back then. But I'm sorry, I'm totally getting off the topic here. I sometimes do that. I ramble on sometimes, so please forgive me. Oh yes, coping in pandemic. If you're an adult and you need help, well, the Kids Help Phone can help you too. Its number is 1-800-668-6868 or their website, www.kidshelpphone.ca. There is a section on the website with help for adults. So if you're an adult, you need help, go talk to them. I would like everybody to subscribe to my other channel. Yeah, I have two. There's this one, And then there's one called The Shane Show. Now, I want The Shane Show to be a daily talk show format. I want to say a cross between Oprah Winfrey and Dr. Phil, but Dr. Phil's not a real doctor. I don't think Dr. Phil has a degree in psychology or psychiatry, or maybe counseling, but not a psychologist or psychiatrist. And it can't be a cross between Maury Povich and Steve Wilkos. Well, anyway, just subscribe to the Shane Show. Watch it once or twice or every day, and tell me what you think. The Shane Show will probably premiere probably Monday, June 29th at, I don't know, 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So that is Monday, June 29th. At 4 p.m. Mountain Time. Again, the channel is, well, it should actually be the show, but I should actually change the channel. The channel should actually be called CHOM. I don't know if I can change it to that, but yeah. So if anybody wants to subscribe to the Shane Show, please do. And I will see you all Monday at 4:00 p.m. All right. Peace. Ciao. See ya. Auf Wiedersehen.